Hi team, today I'm going to show you two different separate videos. What I'm about to show you is going to be taking an effect tomorrow morning, which is Monday. So let's dig in. We have decided to switch the ledger from the old book, the old system that we currently have, to a new digital way. This iPad will be in Cedar Park for now. Once we see success, we will be putting another one in Liberty Hill. So let's dive in. To unlock this iPad, you use the password, which is 1111. It's the same password that you guys been using for the Game Time Wallet phone. So now, here's two choices or two options to go into the ledger book. First option, you either go into Chrome, you type in this website right here. It brings you this page. You sign in with your email and password that I created for you initially when we started this. For me, for example, I have mine saved. Now, here's one thing. If you decided to save your credentials into this iPad, be very careful if you logged in under somebody else's. Why? Everything track your footprints. That means if a transaction was done under your account and there was a ledger mistake, it will fall on you. So I recommend not to use somebody else's login if for whatever reason. So you must use your own login. Now let's dive in. Now, this is what you'll be gonna be looking at. This system has the two separate locations. So if you're working in Cedar Park today, you click here, you make sure you choose Cedar Park location. If you're working at the Liberty Hill location, you click here, and then you wait for the page to load. Now you're under the Liberty Hill location. This is where you can tell the location you're under the right location or not. This left menu here, you don't have to mess it with it much. All it shows is the dashboard, which is the main screen, and our customers that are currently on the ledger. So for example, we don't have any customers right now for this location. So let's go to Cedar Park. Here, you're going to see the customers list. This is the customer list right here. So let's say you're searching for Rebecca Polton, and instead of over time, you're going to see a long list. So instead of scrolling through it, you can just search for it. So let's search for Rebecca Polton. Here she is. This is where you click her profile. And very similar to the old way where you had debt and you had credit. This shows you the current balance that she currently has. This shows how much debt she has been taken out, how much credits or how much money she has been writing on the book. Now, let's say there's a new transaction for Rebecca. If it's a credit, you press this credit button here. This page will pop up. You choose the date, which is your working day. So let's say it's today's date. You choose the amount. How much was the voucher for, or how much money you put in, or how much is the voucher money, or how much you put into the ledger book. So let's say 500. You choose 500. You press the keyboard to go down. Now, every single time you pour a credit transaction, you're going to click on File, and then you're going to take a photo. Now this page will pop up. I need you to take a photo of the voucher, so that way there's a way to back it up. And also there's going to be a folder next to your working station where you're gonna to keep all the ledger voucher. And details, this is exactly what you used to do. You write, if she got it from the stand-up, you write stand-up. And the number of the stand-up, let's say it was number 12. You write number 12 in there. So we can go back and track that voucher if something happened. Or if she hit one of the new stand-up. So for example, she hits on a file link, SUF/C. So when somebody reads that, we know where that voucher came from or what machine it came from. It makes our job easier to track mistakes. Now, after this transaction is finished, make sure you select the right time, the right date, and then you click Save. Very easy. You don't have to do math. You don't have to do anything. Now, same thing for that transaction. You click here. To verify, you read this. So let's say you're taking $500 from her account. You press 500 and it will show here. Again, the date. Do not worry about add bill number. That has nothing to do with you. So now, for attach file, there's nothing to take a picture of, so you leave that alone. But please leave as much as possible when it comes to notes. And then you click Save. Done. Now, this is all her transactions. If you want to see a particular transaction, notes or details about that transaction, you click on it. That page opens up. Her name, how much was the transaction, the description. This is why earlier I stressed this much. And how much is her running balance. You click anywhere on the screen to exit this screen. You go up and then you scroll up again. Okay. Now, you get into a customer that he's not on our ledger. You click customer. You put his first last name. Let's say Joe Smith. You type in Joe Smith. His phone number is required. So everybody who goes on the ledger, they have to have their phone number on the system. But for testing purposes, I'm just using a fake phone number. And then you scroll down and then you hit submit. You hit OK. You wait a couple seconds. Now the person that you created shows up here. You click here and so on. Credit transactions, debit transaction. Remember, for credit transactions, a picture has to be taken and notes. And that's it. Don't worry about anything else. If you guys have any questions or any problems or any struggles with this, please reach out to me. I don't mind the questions. I love asking questions myself, so I don't mind when somebody asks me a million questions, as long as it's not the same questions over and over and over again. I understand this is a new system. I understand it's going to take you guys a while to get used to it. In your downtime, feel free to mess with it, but do not mess any numbers up. Again, if you guys struggled at any point, please reach out to me or reach out to Chris or Casey or Kim. One of us would love to help you. Now, if you watched this video till the end, please reply to this video with your favorite emoji. Alright, bye for now. Stay tuned for the second video.